Good afternoon, grade 4s.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Van.
Hi guys. Okay, today we are going to be doing fractions of a whole. So anytime you see in a test or on a worksheet something that says work out the fractions of a whole, this is what you will be doing. So basically all that it is if I say to you, you have a pizza and the pizza has 20 slices. You can eat half of the pizza. So working out the fractions of a whole, I'm saying you can eat half of 20. Okay, because in the whole there's 20 pieces. Right, so there's a trick to doing fractions of a whole, and it's not a rhyme, but you can remember it as DUT. So D-U-T-T. And what that stands for is divide under times top. So now I do just that. I take my whole number, because it's not a fraction, it's a whole number, and I divide it by the bottom number. So if I say 20 divided by 2, I get 10. And now I'm going to take that 10 and times it by the top number of the fraction, the numerator. So 10 times 1, and 10 times 1 equals 10. And I mean, you know that half of 20 is 10. You should know it, but I'm sure you do. And this seems to just confuse the situation. It's not made to confuse you. It's not meant to trick you or anything. It's just, I know sometimes you see something that you haven't done in a while that you should probably be practicing every day, but you know, your brain gets a little bit stuck. Okay, so let's go on to a more complicated one. So if I say to you now, you have a pizza, again, this is a very big pizza, okay, your pizza has 35 slices, okay, and I say to you, you can eat 4/5 of the pizza, so 4/5, or 4/5, of the 35 pieces in total, okay. So once again, we are divide under, okay, so if I say 35 divided by 5, I get 7, and now I'm going to times it by the top, whoops, wrong one, okay, so I say 7 times by the top number, and that will give, that's a 4, okay, and 7 times 4, I know, is 28. So when I tell you that you can eat 4/5 of 35, you can eat 28 slices of that full pizza. Okay, so one more. Let's do 2/9 of 81. Okay, so again, this pizza is even bigger now. You've got 81 slices in your pizza. That is your whole number, okay? That's your whole. And you can eat a fraction of this whole number. So you can eat 2/9 of 81. So again, I divide 81 by 9. So I divided 81 by 9 and I get 9. And now I'm going to times it by the top number again. So my answer, I multiply by the top number. And 2 times 9 gives me 18. So if I say to you, you can eat 2/9 of a pizza with 81 slices, you can eat 18 slices of that pizza. And that's all that it is. That is fractions of a whole. They shouldn't be more complicated, at least in grade 4. Every number that we give you, so every time we ask you to work out a fraction of a whole, this number will be divisible by your denominator. So, for example, we'll never say to you in grade 4, 4/5 of 42, because 42 cannot be divided equally into 5. So there will always be, like I said, at least in grade 4, this number will be divisible by your denominator. So as long as you've got that right, and you multiply then by the top number, the numerator, you should always be able to get an answer. Okay, so The next time you get this, definitely please divide under times top. So don't get confused by, it seems to be a thing where you divide by the top number and then multiply by the bottom number, but that's not going to help you, because remember, the denominator is the total amount of pieces in your fraction. Okay, so that is why we divide by this number and we times by the top number, because that is the deciding factor of how much of this fraction we can actually have. I hope that helps a little bit. See you soon. Bye.